We here at the Gaming Saloon Tracks always support any and all that are involved in the creation and distribution of any show we feature, and will encourage any of those watching to support the official release. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Gaming Saloon Riff Tracks for May 4th, 2013, with your host, Peacemaker2448.
Rampant Epsilon.
And Tommy Gun 2442.
Whoa, you mean there wasn't a 10-second delay between my name and you saying that?
What?
Every week I say I'll type in the chat when we're ready to go.
I didn't hear a ding.
I type in the chat.
There is no ding.
For 10 seconds and nothing, and then you decide to start.
Block, there's no ding in Google Plus.
There needs to be a ding.
Well, it's not our fault. There's no ding. Trust me, it throws me off too.
I was sitting here and I'm going, what?
Hey.
Wait for the ding.
Hey.
Yeah.
When we're in a hangout, there's only one ding, and that's actually just half of the ding dong part. And he laughs at the joke that I'm using to describe him.
Ha ha ha.
Anyway, last week, well, actually, we got 2 last weeks to cover. First was 2 weeks ago when we wrapped up Kabuto.
Do we have to touch that one?
No, but I get to tell Glock about my experience of watching the next 2 episodes of Kabuto because I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh crap! Here we go. Here we go.
Trust me.
All right.
Trust me when I say this, Glock. You're gonna be happy that we stopped where we did, because Tendo's fucking clone decided to show up. And, oh dear God, did he drive the show down so fast, so hard, so fast? I don't even know.
Clone.
Yes.
I have to see this.
No, it's not his legitimate clone. It's just someone who acts almost exactly like him. It's not his clone.
Who is his clone?
Fuck, it's a sword. I don't remember his name. All I know is it's his sword. You know that purple scorpion that we saw at the end of the episode?
Yeah.
That's his Zect.
Really?
So it's that guy. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Well, not Zek, but Zector. So, yeah. We're moving on from that show. And since Glock had to go camping...
Sorry? Jeez, I can't control my parents.
Did you not catch that I was making a joke about that?
Yes, I know. I was joking too. Could you not catch that?
No, because you don't sound like you're joking when you say something like that.
Yeah, I was joking.
Because he can't take a joke about pitching a tent.
That was good. That one was good.
Service has 2 purposes right there, so that made my day there.
Oh, that one was good. Oh God. Wait, what's
Brandon in the chat? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I need to get on there then. Okay. Hang on, Brandon. What's our channel's name?
Snickerdoodle McFancy Pants.
I'm actually gonna search that now.
I'm not gonna answer that question. I say it every week.
How do you spell McFancy Pants? McFancyPants?
You can't see it right now, but my right eye is twitching.
I realize why that Skype emoticon is there now. I have my head in my hand and I'm just... Oh, wow. I'm shaking my head right now.
So with Glock absent, we delayed the Decade Marathon for a week, so this week. And last week, off a recommendation of a friend of mine from college, we watched Hitman Reborn. And that was actually quite enjoyable.
Sorry, what did you do last week?
Take it serious.
Sorry, what did you do last week?
Hitman Reborn.
Okay, and how was it?
It was entertaining, as long as you do not take the show seriously in any way, shape, or form.
Really?
This thing is a comedy. I don't care what it says it is. And honestly, this show acts like it's a comedy, a borderline parody, and I love it because it seriously doesn't take itself seriously. It doesn't expect you to take itself seriously either.
Is it the Gaming Saloon or the Gaming Saloon riff tracks for YouTube?
I'm not saying anything.
Tommy, seriously. Tommy, where is our site?
Do you want me to be a smart ass right now?
Just gonna point out the fact that I want you to remember what show you're on right now, and think about that for a second.
The Gaming Saloon riff tracks, but I can't find it. I just typed it in the query and I can't find it.
Okay.
Santa Maria Gaming Saloon grand opening. I don't think that's it.
Block.
I say it every week. If I'm not mistaken, it's even in the script. Because I'm pretty sure when I... Yeah, it's in the script. Because even when I transition it to the site, it's in the script.
Yeah.
And you can't find it? Are you getting retarded?
Oh!
Ah. And I did good.
Yeah.
I edited myself.
Yeah, it's really bad when the actual link is there.
Oh,
In the freaking script that you got up because you did the pre-roll. Delayed, but you did the pre-roll.
Sorry.
Anyway, with Glock's dumb moment of the week out of the way.
Dumb moment of the week.
Oh,
That's an understatement.
shut up, guys.
We're going to move on to the new show we're going to be doing as the big season spotlight. And that would be Kamen Rider Decade. The show that is the 10th anniversary of the Heisei era. The era of rider shows that Kabuto came from. And every single rider show we've seen, except if you count in a fan term, but we're not going to debate that right now. We previously did 2 different episodes on this, covering the first 4 episodes. But since Glock wasn't there for either one of them, and I truly do not want to explain those first 4 episodes, because even I will get confused by what the hell happened in those first 4 episodes, and it will not help anyone at all. We're going to do a catch-up. So we're not just watching the first 2 episodes, or the first 4 episodes, we're watching the first 5 episodes, so we can not only be caught up on, not only so you can catch up on everything so far on Decade without having to dig up those 2 episodes. We're also watching episode 5 as something new for this episode, and so we can have an arc a week instead of having the end of an arc one week and the beginning of an arc on the next week.
Huh.
Which would be kind of confusing after a while.
Odd. Okay.
Which also helps us get us on even numbers so that we don't have 3.
That's a good point. Where do I go to where do I go to get the episodes?
Oh dear God!
I'm on the TGSR forum.
Not on the forum, on the Rift Tracks page on the website.
Oh.
The TGSR forum is for staff. That's kind of why it says staff forums.
You know what's worse? If he was on that page, he would have the YouTube page already. Because not only that, but also of the episodes.
Oh dear God, you're right. Oh my God. Okay, you know what that just proved right there? I need to sit down with Glock one day and walk him through every bit of this site. Because he has
Right.
clearly not looked at anything.
That or he forgets. Either one is entirely possible.
I honestly do forget. I'm sorry. I have
I can't
really
believe it.
bad
Three
memory.
people. I can't believe it. 3 people, and I'm gonna have to start doing training sessions already. That's sad.
Mhm.
I did not forget. Who forgot your name?
You did!
I did? What?
Yes! I had to
When?
tell you, Brandon!
When did I forget her name?
When
At the
you
beginning
asked who
of the-
was in
Oh my
chat!
God.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Sorry, Brandon.
He
Wow.
forgets. Remember that.
Uh,
Oh, I gotta help dig a hole here. uh,
okay.
anyhow, you know, maybe watching Decade's not gonna do Glock too much good because you're gonna still end up having to sit here and explain all of the first 4 episodes. You do realize that. All you've successfully done is add a 5th one that you'll have to explain to him on.
Well, it's not like I'm going to be able to explain that much to him as he's watching it. Trust
Well, I
me,
mean-
Decade gives no answers.
Well, I mean, he's batting 1,000 right now, and I mean, I remember the first 4 episodes of Decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to kind of intro us into Decade, what I thought was interesting when I was thinking about us doing these 5 episodes, the 3 of us are coming in with 3 different perspectives, kind of, for this show. No comment
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, you're kind of right there.
Yeah. Because I'm coming in with this perspective of someone who's seen all of Decade and is now on a second viewing of it, and I've seen a little bit of every single other Heisei Rider up until Decade, so I kind of know the original guys now. So now I'm looking at the arcs as something that's different from them and seeing how they treat the original material. Which I'm probably gonna get pissed at the Kugo stuff, just a little bit. Probably the Akio stuff too. Tommy, you're coming in with a perspective of someone who's seen the first 4 episodes of Decade and knows a bit about it, mostly because of me.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Yeah. So you're pretty much in the seat I was in back when I first watched Decade. Outside, minus going through all of Double first and a little bit of O's before you started Decade. And Glock is coming in from a fresh perspective with no idea what Decade's going to offer, and the only show he's ever completed is Amazon, which has a 2-episode arc, like, after Black and Black RX's.
Yay!
Who knows what reason.
Sorry if I messed up your ears. Yay!
But sorry, Glock, I hate to disappoint you, but Amazon's actor didn't come back for that one.
No!
But they got a replacement.
Who?
I have no clue.
I swear.
It's some guy who replaces Amazon. I guess he's accurate to the portrayal, but I don't know. Only thing I have to judge off of is, in terms of Amazon's characters, is spirits. And it seemed pretty accurate to me, trying to remember the 2 episodes. Although it's still random they threw in a Black and Black RX 2-parter and an Amazon 2-parter in Decade. Since, like I said, it's the 10th anniversary of the Heisei era, which does not involve Black, RX, or Amazon. At all. But yeah. So I guess just go around thoughts going into Decade.
I hope it's better than Kabuto.
It is. I'm just gonna say it is.
It is in the sense of it's not as suckish.
Yeah. This isn't the bottom of the barrel of Rider.
Thank
And if you
God.
get pissed at me for saying that about Kabuto, I'm sorry, it is. You can like it, but I won't call it the bottom of the barrel.
I think Brandon's going to agree with us when we say Kabuto sucked. And I raged for that at the end when we finally called it.
Wait, there was a rage before that point?
Okay, I made my biggest rage at the end when we called it.
Okay.
And I know, I remember that because I remember Peace saying, "Go ahead, I'm taking off my headphones."
The bad part is, I had them off, but I could still hear you. Clearly.
Well, that shows you how much I hated that show!
Is that all your thoughts going in the Decade?
Pretty much.
Tommy?
Like he said, I have seen some of it, so I kind of know what to expect already.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give it a shot. Just not a humongous one.
You're willing to see what happens by the end?
Yeah.
And by the end, I mean the original end, not the two-part special that rewrites the ending to fit with Movie War 2010. Because, I'm sorry, we're watching the original because I want the two of you to experience how a lot of people experience Decade at the end. And to know how it feels like to expect one thing and then get a completely different thing. In terms of 2010.
Awkward silence.
I was expecting a comment there from somebody.
From who, me?
Either one of you.
I didn't really have a comment to say, so, yeah.
Honestly, I'm not expecting this to change my opinion of Decade. I don't like Decade. Decade has a lot of problems. It's not the worst thing I've seen, but it's not good.
Kabuto is the worst thing you've seen.
Actually, there are worse things I've seen than Kabuto, but Kabuto ranks up there.
Wait. There's Kamen Riders that are worse than Kabuto?
No, Glock.
No.
Oh, thing overall.
Yes.
I guess Workaholics did top your charts.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, yes.
Yeah.
Besides that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Besides reliving that memory again, thanks, Glock.
We just can't get away from it.
No. We'll never get away from it.
Never.
Honestly,
Anyhow.
the thing that makes me like Decade just a little bit is it's got good concepts to it. Like, a 2-episode arc that introduces Decade's final form, I think has some good concepts to it. It's just the execution of it is really stupid. Well, not stupid, just crappy. And Decade's final form, it's got a good concept to it, but it's still a bit stupid. And the only real cool thing for me that comes out of his final form happens at the end of Decade's half of Movie War 2010. That's like the best thing that form has ever really done. Because otherwise it's just, But yeah, Decade's got good concepts to it. You just have to deal with a lot of crap with those concepts. And also, as a bit of trivia, I'm sure this will make you two appreciate Double a little bit more. You see, Double was in production at the same time as Decade. Just about. Since Decade is a shorter series than most Rider shows, they were pretty much having to produce Double at the almost exact same time. So, as we'll see, a lot of the crew that we've had problems with in terms of Kabuto are on Decade, but a lot of fresh blood was on Double. So that's, to me, helped make Double a lot better than it was, because a lot of the old standbys Toei's used for Rider was not on Double at all, because they were busy making this show. So in a way, that make
so basically, in a way, what happened there was they had all of their garbage on this show and all their good stuff on Double.
Not kind of in a reverse way in Toei's eyes. Not so much their garbage, just not their standbys, not the ones that they've had around for years. The ones they've had for years were on Decade. Which is what makes Double so refreshing, because it is a brand new crew behind it for the most part.
It's kind of like the old versus new in retrospect.
Yeah. And also, if you really want to appreciate Gokaiger, watch Decade first. Because a lot of what Gokaiger does right, Decade did wrong.
Okay, be right back. I gotta go grab my charger real quick, okay?
First 3 minutes of Decade versus the first 3 minutes of Gokaiger, you can see that they looked at the first 3 minutes of Decade and went, okay, we did this wrong. Let's do it right with Gokaiger. Tribute episodes, they looked at Decade, went what was wrong, applied what was, fixed it for Gokaiger and made them right.
I'm waiting for the okay.
What do you mean the okay?
The okay that I can go get something.
Go ahead, go.
Okay, thank you.
So I didn't say anything about it.
Permission. Glock, be stupid. Sorry, couldn't resist that.
That's what makes me not hate Decade as much, because I'm like, we got 2 great shows because Decade kind of sucked. Because Decade was a testing ground and a happy accident for those respective shows. So I feel I can't hate Decade as much because it gave us 2 great shows for it. It's been posted twice, Brandon. Should be able to should be able to copy and paste it in there. Of course, comments may not be working properly. As usual.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I know Space got on his Kamen Rider kick, so I figured I'd monitor the comments.
Yeah, that was Tommy. I was busy talking. So yeah.
That's a good thing about having more than one person being able to watch them comments.
Yeah. But and also just to point out, we're having 2 episode arcs for 2 different riders, Kuga and Kiva. So kind of the bookends of the Heisei era before Decade. I've seen everything from Kuga. I've only seen about halfway through for Kiva, but I'll still be able to give my thoughts of comparing the original versus the 2 episode arc.
Okay.
And that noise means that Glock is back.
Yep.
Hi, Glocky Poo.
I don't think he heard that one.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. I grabbed my charger.
He didn't hear it.
I didn't hear what?
Which makes it even better.
Yeah.
What? What?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
You don't know how hard that was right there for me to hold my tongue.
I know.
I wanted to say something there, but no.
Yeah. And both Glock and Brandon get to experience their first Final Form ride. It should be really interesting. I really have to make that sound as wrong as possible every time I say it to someone. Because it is an experience. A really stupid one. Anyway, with all thoughts out of the way, we're going to move straight into the first episode, Rider War.
Glock, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's actually ready.
Alright.
Wait, why is it not loading the first episode? It's like stopped at around 40. It's been loading for about 30 minutes now, but it's not loading. It like stopped at 40.
Yeah, I'll probably buffer more once it gets playing.
Okay.
I just realized I forgot to do that this whole time.
So I'm not the one that's making us wait. You are. Ha!
No, mine has nothing to do on whether or not I was ready or not. I forgot to change the image.
Well, it's not like it really matters. I mean, this isn't really a visual podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, before I forget, did you test out the cap and the time code?
The what?
Screen capping the time code?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay. Thought I'd check in on that.
Stuff with that I would have to be doing YouTube also. I just found that out. I just thought about that because media player's time code disappears.
True.
YouTube's I can keep my mouse kind of in like the bottom corner or something and it'll keep it there.
No, it doesn't disappear. I played it for a few seconds. It only disappears when you have it paused. It should stay there when it's playing.
Mine never does. All my controls disappear.
Oh.
Yep.
Link should be in the comments for anyone who's coming in. Because we're about to start episode 1. So, two of you ready?
Hang on.
What's so unfair, Glock?
Huh? Nothing.
Uh-huh. You forgot. I'm watching comments too.
I don't think that's locked.
Really?
Yeah, that's not locked. That's somebody else. At least it should be. Anyway, Glock, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We're ready all around, right?
Maybe.
In other words, no, Tommy's not ready.
No, in other words, yes, I am ready.
Alrighty then. Starting up episode 1 of Decade Rider War in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. It's okay, maybe not. What the? Pause it. Pause it. It like just restarted it. Why is it in? I don't want it in HD. Put it in 360, stupid. What the heck? You know what? I'm going to the actual. Screw this. I'm going to the actual YouTube.
Oh, and we didn't get to the first bang of the episode.
Literally.
Da-da-da.
Wait, what?
You'll get it once we get there.
Can Is it working for you? Because it's not working for me.
I'm fixing to see.
I
It's
don't know.
in 360p on the site.
YouTube likes to auto adjust its
Okay.
resolution.
I think it's there. I think I've got it.
Is it buffering properly?
It's not buffering properly, but I think I've got it.
Buffering properly, it's not doing that for some reason.
If it hits a snag, we'll hit it when we get there. So you both being back ready?
Yeah.
I mean, mine, it's slow buffering ahead, but yeah.
Wow. Kamen Rider Decade Episode 1 English sub. Views 103. 1003. Likes 5. Subscribers to the channel 1120. Interesting.
Okay. Moving on. Restarting from the top with Decade Episode 1 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Random chick.
She's important. Kind of.
Oh, good. Oh! The first bang! Ah, got it.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Kuga. We'll see you in, like, the next episode. Hi, Kixa. Hi, Riot Troopers. Why do I know this? Because I've seen... Because I actually do a lot of reading with Rider stuff, so... I gotta know what's going on. Oh, by the way, hi, Kabuto.
She's in the middle of this Rider war?
Yep. If you're wondering why they're all fighting, well...
That's
They
what
never
Decade's
explain
trying
why.
to stop?
No. They don't explain why they're all fighting. Not for about 30 episodes. Actually, 31 episodes.
Seriously?
Yep. This fight is never explained until 31 episodes. This show lasts for 31 episodes.
Why is she so dirty and like... Jesus. Final vent?
That's one of the review writers riding one of the Dino trains. Like I said, this war is never explained for 31 episodes. And even then, it's still not quite explained.
So everybody's fighting each other, or at least there's some type of an alliance for different riders. A bunch of... What's with the random explosion?
Ah.
A bunch of dead riders? Who is that?
Decade.
Oh...
What do you mean the site won't load at all?
Okay? How does she know who he is? Wait, what?
It won't be explained till 31 episodes. Stop asking questions. Trust me, it'll be a lot easier. You start asking questions now, you will not stop until 31 episodes in. The site should be working fine, Brandon. I just refreshed the script page and it's still running correctly. This song does not fit the series.
No.
It fits the concept, but not the series itself. But I do like the song.
Yeah, it's working fine for me, too.
Mm.
It's a little slower if you're not logged in, I just noticed, but
Yeah.
I might need to fix that.
This is interesting so far. The site won't load, she said.
Wait, that's what we were talking about.
Oh, okay.
Glock, keep up.
I'm kind of more focused in the show because this seems confusing, and I want to try to figure it out. I mean, there has to be some type of hint? Wait, it was a dream?
Yes.
Huh?
Hi, old man! Who really does not have a point in the series. I do not understand how one man can take pictures so horribly. It just seems so impossible. That is not artistic. That is horrible. You cannot defocus a camera like that normally. You have to be a special kind of bad at taking photos to do that. Anyone want to take bets on why?
He's Decade?
No, the whole him not explaining stuff. Also, hi Ryuki noise. Although that's not used properly. Yeah, hi Ryuki. What does that mean? Find out in about 15 minutes.
What? What?
It will be explained in 15 minutes.
Okay.
But aren't you getting cheap on the signs? I mean, seriously, a cardboard and a black marker? Come on. You could at least be a little bit more fancier. Give him credit. He's persistent. Hi, Wataru.
I knew
See you in
it!
15 minutes.
I knew it! I knew it!
Glock, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're kind of wrong.
But he's Decade!
Right.
What the? Oh, pressure point.
Hope you don't get annoyed by that, because that's gonna be here for the rest of the show.
So that's like double with the girl's flip-flop slap thing?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
But at least Akihiko actually tries to be a part of this plot.
Oh, great. A laughter pressure point, huh?
Yes.
That pressure point does not make you laugh.
Glock, stop trying to make things make sense in the show.
Yeah, stop right now, please.
I'm warning you right now, for your own sake. Don't. Trust me.
You try to make this make
site won't.
sense.
Hey,
Then you're
she
crazy.
said the site won't load at all. She said the site won't.
We know that.
Glock, why don't you keep up with comments that are actually recent?
She said I'm going to watch Amnesia.
We know that.
Well, so she's not going to be able to understand what we're talking about.
She's listening to us.
Yeah, she's listening to us, but she don't know what we're talking about exactly.
Actually, she told us last week that she doesn't mind. She finds us funny.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't mind just listening to us.
Wait, what? Huh? Huh? Wait, but...
Stop trying to make
Stop!
sense of
Glock,
it.
stop now before you
Stop
lose your
it.
mind. Trust
Ow!
me. Just stop. Just stop.
Headache! Headache!
Just let it
Headache.
go.
Headache! Ow!
Welcome to Decade.
Ow! Well, why is... But... Oh, never mind.
Don't, Glock. Don't. Just don't. Just stop. Oh, by the way, hi, Wataru.
Who?
The original
Who's
Kiba.
he? Oh, okay.
He's going to explain the point of the series. Well, half of the point of the point of the series for about half of it.
Did, huh?
Stop trying to make things make sense, Glock. Just let it happen as is.
But that doesn't make sense. Is he gonna use pictures to somehow do this?
No.
So he's not gonna kind of try to put pictures into his fighting?
No. Not
Okay,
pictures.
good. Oh, great. Videos?
No.
What's he gonna put into his fighting style then?
That's your hint. If you heard that.
Playing
I heard
cards?
he did.
Because that's usually what you're hitting against the computer is playing cards.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna put playing cards into his fighting?
And to the belt.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
Oh, dear God. And how are playing... Never mind.
You're the one trying to make sense of the show.
Yeah.
What? How did she... Oh, dear God. I'm already starting to not
This
like
makes
this
sense
show.
to me, kind of, because I know what's going on, kind of.
I'm already not liking this show. What the... The people are like... What the heck?
By the way, giant enemy crab!
I could kind of semi-explain why all of this random stuff is going on, but it's better just to let you go on with this.
Oh, dear
And I
God.
can tell
What
which
the
enemies
heck?
are from which series, and that will somehow make more sense, but at this point, no. Trust me, even if I were to tell you kind of what's going on, it still won't make any sense.
What is that? The Decade Belt?
Driver, actually, but yes.
Worms?
Yes.
Of course, I had to know Kabuto freaking enemies.
Tsukasa, you are not Gintaro. You can't brute force your way through there with the power of friendship. Even though I have no clue what I'm doing.
So objects but not humans can get through.
No, just the driver.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
By the way, hi Cougar Card.
Yeah, that was spoiler there, wasn't it?
Yes.
I didn't pay attention to
Kamen
that the
Rider.
first time we did that.
What the heck? His uniform looks... Wow.
Are you gonna say girly because it's pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. It's not really girly. It's just... oh, dear God. Change it. Please change it, son of a...
It'll be over soon, trust me.
Please be
I want
over.
you to bear in mind, Tsukasa has amnesia. He doesn't know where he's from.
Huh?
He also has no... Tsukasa has amnesia.
Great.
Yet he knows exactly what he's doing right now.
Why did the face disappear? I don't understand.
It will be explained by the end of the episode. Kind of.
Okay.
Why do I know the name?
It's not really that it's girly, it's just that it's odd.
There's pink. Well, more magenta.
I mean, it's not that it's not even the color, it's just odd. I mean, it doesn't, I mean, compared to all the other riders, it's just kind of weird looking.
Oh, trust me, you haven't seen Shin yet. You don't know odd when it comes to rider and designs until you see Shin.
What the heck? But he's supposed to... Oh, okay. We'll see what... So, these are from That Rider show.
Fies.
Who? Fies?
Fies.
Fies. F-A-I-Z?
Yes. Also 555.
What is he? His bike thing?
Yes. That's Fives' bike. That can also turn into a robot.
That is freaking awesome! I might need to
You can
start
also
watching
pull out a
that.
lightsaber from the handle.
I need to start watching that.
Oh, don't. Don't.
Is it that
It's on par
bad?
with Kabuto. I watched, like, the first 4 episodes, and I was getting that same feeling I got from Kabuto.
Oh dear God. What? Oh no. Oh no. Who's this? Who are these guys? Hibiki?
Yes.
How did I know that?
Because it says Hibiki.
It said
And I've
Hibiki?
also talked about... Yes. It says all the rider names.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear it. I just saw the uniform and like it kind of clicked in my head. Hibiki?
Well, I've also talked about Hibiki.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about the uniform. Yeah. In the past, you lost them all. Huh? What?
He don't
It'll
remember
be kind-
his past. Keep that in mind.
Dear
He has
God,
amnesia.
this is confusing. They're
Welcome to
cannibalizing
Decade,
each other.
where nothing's
What?
explained. Not
It
even
all
after 31
exploded,
episodes.
but there was no pop. What? Oh dear God!
Also, time out!
Why? Why? What? Huh? Oh. He looks like the bad guy. I'm sorry, but he looks like he would be the bad guy of the show.
No, he's the main rider of Kiva.
I know, but he just looks like he would be a bad
It's
guy
the way
in the
he's
show.
acting. It's the way he's
Okay.
acting. Trust me, he's a pretty much a nice guy in Kiva.
Okay, good.
Even a bit wimpy,
Really?
kind of. Yeah, he's really shy.
Oh, okay. In 9 worlds, 9 Kamen Riders were born. Wait, all the Kamen Riders were from... Huh? But now the stories are combining, that's why the worlds are becoming one. Eventually all the worlds will be destroyed? So all the Kamen Riders are from different worlds? Oh dear God. Uh,
Now, did you notice what his mission was?
no.
To go and destroy the other Kamen Riders.
But not the 9 riders you've watched before if you watch them all in order. It's a decade. No, it's 9 alternate riders.
Huh?
We'll see when we get to the next episode.
You just confused the living crap out of me by saying that.
I'll see if I can try to explain stuff on the other side.
Okay. You're gonna have to pause it after these next 4 minutes because I want to go check on my drink. I put it in the freezer so that it would cool faster since
Should be
it's
done in the
high
next
tea.
4 episodes. In 4 minutes, actually. Yeah, it should be done by the time those 4 minutes are up.
What?
The episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're at the 20-minute mark, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Also, I was surprised most people forget that plot point from this first episode because they never bring it up ever again.
What?
This world being held in a sort of limbo until Decade destroys the 9 riders and fixes everything.
So he's got to destroy Double, Kabuto, and all of those?
No, Double doesn't exist yet. Double came after Decade. Remember?
But I thought you said there was a Double 2-episode arc on this.
No.
Who am I thinking of?
Kuga, Akito, Ryuki, Faiz, Blade, Hibiki, Kabuto, Den, Kiva. Black,
I'm thinking. I'm sorry. Why in the world did I say Double when I was thinking of Amazon?
Yes.
What the heck? Why did I say Double? He's a cop? Huh?
We're not in that world anymore.
But he's a cop in this world?
It will be explained in episode 2.
Okay.
It's the thing that happens every time he goes into a new world.
He's a different person?
No.
Well, he's the same person, but he's a different... So the picture is what he sees after the first 5 seconds?
Kind of.
Okay. What is that? What is that?
An unidentified life form.
But what's the creature called? Since this is probably a Kabuto, or not Kabuto.
No. Hi, Kuga. Actually, other Kuga.
Whoa.
That will be explained in episode 2 and 3. So don't
That
worry
is
about it.
that is a cool uniform suit, whatever you want to call it. I like that. That looks cool. How did he know who Kuga is if he has amnesia?
I don't know.
What?
Okay, obviously, he knew how to fight with all of the other riders' forms. Obviously, he's got some knowledge of it, the stuff, and seeing various things brings it back. He's got
Oh.
amnesia. It's not he never knew it. It's just he's forgot it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it will never be explained his past unless you count All Riders versus Die Shocker as the ending.
It is definitely one of those you don't put a lot of thought into it.
That confused the living crap out of me when I tried to think of it. I'm like,
Point exactly.
Wait,
going back through
what?
these first 4 episodes, I'm going to realize a lot of difference because I'm actually going to be looking at what we've found out later.
Yes.
Wait a second. So there was 1,003 views of the first episode, and there's 1,798 views on the second?
Probably a bunch of people trying to go back and figure out what in the crap's going on. Because I'll tell you right now, the first time we went through these episodes, I was in the what the moment.
Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get my drink, and then I'll I'll probably use the bathroom. So I'll be back.
I'm actually surprised that it doesn't seem that I don't seem as lost this time.
Yeah. And watching a bunch of the other writers, at least some of their episodes, so you're familiar with them a bit, helps a lot more. Because then you're like, oh, it's the enemies from that show, and the enemies from that show, and the enemies from that show, and the enemies from this show. And it's like, okay, they're all here for some reason.
I think a lot of it, too,
okay,
could possibly be that, one, like I said, we have seen these episodes before, so I kind of understand a little bit about this.
Yeah, yes.
And then, two, us coming off of Kabuto, I don't think I need to say any more.
Yeah. And you'll recognize some of the Kabuto stuff, except for Punch and Kick Hopper that appeared in the preview. Since we didn't get to that part yet.
I don't think we could have stomached any more Kabuto, though.
Yeah. Those two are from Kabuto, if you didn't know. And you've actually met the two characters that are Punch and Kick Hopper. I don't know if I want to say more than that. Because they do have one thing in common.
Yeah, that's my light off. There we go. Okay.
Do you want me to say who they are?
It's up to you.
Hello.
Alright. I was just about to say who Punch and Kick Hopper are. Because they're from Kabuto. And we've met them already. Just not as Punch and Kick Hopper. Now, I don't know who is who, but you remember the two users for Zabi that we met?
Yeah.
That's them. Why are they Punch and Kick Hopper? The hell if I know. They just are. Anyway, Glock, to help better explain this, I guess just take me step by step on what you're confused on.
Dear God.
So, it just clicked into my head. The reason that the Earth they are in is the way it is because all of the Earths are combining at the moment, so everybody is fighting one another while fighting the people in their own world. So everybody is creating chaos in themselves, but they're not able to enter the same world yet because each world is collapsing on top of each another, right?
Kind of. 30 and 31 are a bit different than what you're thinking.
But that's basically what just happened.
As you saw, all the enemies were fighting each other. Just want you to note, not a single rider was seen in that sequence. Outside of Decade.
So, where are the riders then?
I don't know.
That's never explained?
Nope.
Dear God.
I'll let you know right now. The whole plot point of this original world that Natsumi's from, it completely disappears. They never bring it up ever again on what the hell happened to it.
Really?
Not even Movie War explains what the hell happened to it.
Wow.
They completely forget about it. And I'm surprised not me. I'm surprised more people don't talk about that point. Because that's kind of important. Because that's kind of the main point of the series. At least for a while.
Huh.
Is there something else you're confused about?
Well, I was just little things. I mean, everything would pop up randomly. It's just
One step at a time. Just say what it is. Say something you're confused about, and I'll try to explain it.
what are the giant crab things that came up that were on the building? Where did they come from?
I don't remember the exact name for them, but they're essentially the enemies of Hibiki. Hibiki doesn't really have traditional enemies. He does have, human-sized enemies, but Hibiki and the other riders from Hibiki have to fight giant monsters with the power of music. It makes perfect sense in the show.
The power of music?
It makes perfect sense in the show, trust me.
Okay. I'll trust you. I'll trust you, but...
I'll explain what it is. They're playing a pure sound, is what it is, that counteracts the evil of the monster.
So basically...
It's not that they...
Go ahead.
Yeah, just go ahead.
So they're playing music, or a sound that is completely pure of no evil, and it's fighting the evil?
Yes. They're kind of exorcising the evil from the world, essentially. Because the enemies don't really explode. They explode, but they explode into just leaves and dirt and just stuff you find out in wilderness.
Okay, then. That's interesting.
And the various instruments they use aren't normal instruments. And plus, Hibiki's an Oni.
Is a what?
Oni.
What is an Oni?
Mythological creature from Japanese culture.
Okay, then.
They're essentially a demon.
Oh, I know what I'm bringing for my other choice after, my next choice.
You're getting way too far ahead of yourself.
I know, but I mean, it's like right there in the comments, and it reminded me, or not comments, but like the suggestions, and it reminded me of what I wanted to do for the next one.
Okay. Now, is there something else you're confused about?
I can't even remember, because y'all said not to think about anything, and I'm trying to not think about anything, and it just kind of disappeared, I guess.
There is stuff that can be explained with knowledge, but there are other things that just can't be explained. Because the show never explains it. One of them, we will meet next episode.
Why does he have amnesia?
That's not ever explained. All Riders versus Die Shocker explains it, but that is an alternate ending to the series.
Huh?
All Riders vs. Die Shocker explains who Tsukasa is and why he has amnesia, and kind of the entire reason for the series. But it is an alternate ending to the series itself, so you can either count that, or you count 30, 31, well, pretty much everything after the main 9 Riders, and Movie War 2010 itself.
So, what is a better ending? The one that you mentioned before, or the movie War 2010?
It's been too long since I've seen All Riders. Probably All Riders because it tries to make more sense of the series.
Okay.
Because Movie War 2010 just does really kind of stupid stuff and tries to fix the series after ending the series on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, spoilers. The show ends on a cliffhanger.
Really? They canceled the show on a cliffhanger?
No, the show normally ends on a cliffhanger. And they throw the ending into Movie War 2010. They didn't cancel the show.
That's kind of stupid. Wait, so the ending of the entire series was a movie?
Yes, the original the ending for the series itself is Movie War 2010. That is the official ending.
I'm guessing the ending is kind of the beginning when they're fighting? Since it says Movie War?
No.
Then where does the war between the riders come in? That confuses the crap out of me too. Why are these riders fighting?
3031. 3031 is where it's kind of explained.
And even then, it's not even really explained?
Nope.
I am going to hate this show.
Because, as Wataru said, his comrades. He is speaking of the original 9 riders of the Heisei era. You know, the original Kuga through Kiva. The Kuga through Kiva we're going to meet, starting now, are not the originals. They are alternate versions.
And he's gonna have to kill them?
Yes. That's what he's supposed to do.
Oh, then what does he do?
You'll find out.
When?
In 2 episodes.
So how do you convert only 9 writers into 30 episodes?
2 episodes per writer. That's 18. We're at 19 episodes right now, alright? You have 2 episodes dedicated to a Black/Black RX for no discernible reason. You have a specific 2-parter dedicated to the secondary writer DN. You have a specific 2-parter dedicated to Amazon. You have a 2-parter where Decade crosses over with Shinkenger. What am I up to?
I don't know.
I lost count. Then you have the final 2 episodes. Then there's a couple more in there, but I don't remember them. Anyway.
Okay, well let's just go because I'm already confused. Let's go.
Yeah, well, we could tell that.
Shut up.
Trust me.
You
Trust me,
tried
you're
making sense of it. That was my mistake the first time we came through here too.
Yeah.
You were trying to make sense of it too?
Yeah. Trust me. Yeah, trust me. As someone who's completed Decade, don't. Just
don't try. Don't try.
Don't. Oh, I forgot the 2-parter where Decade gets his final form. I forgot about that 2-parter. Anyway, we're gonna be starting up episode 2.
Wait. When does he get his final form?
Like midway through the series.
Okay.
I think it's like in the 20s.
Will we be able to finish the series?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, we're finishing the series.
Okay, good.
And the finale will be Movie War 2010.
Yay!
Spoilers.
Hopefully. Wait. Why are we going to watch Movie War 2010? Why don't we watch the alternate ending, which is the other movie?
Because Movie War 2010 is the end of the series. The actual end of the series.
So the other movie doesn't actually end the series, even though it's an alternate ending.
Yes. It's just like how previous Heisei era writers have movies that are not directly tied to the series. They're simply alternate stories. Kabuto is one of them. Blade's movie is actually like Decade, like All Riders, where it's an alternate ending to the series. that actually gets hinted at throughout the series as being the potential ending, but they divert from it quickly.
Why?
Which is actually a smart idea. Just to throw a red herring out there. Which I thought was pretty cool to do. To introduce some things that you saw in that movie and go, does that mean Missing Ace is the ending? Does that mean we've already seen the ending? Wait, no, this didn't happen. Wait, what? Wait, where are they going from here now? It creates interest in the series for those who saw Missing Ace. Anyway, we're going to start up episode 2, The World of Kuga. Two of you ready?
Yep.
I guess so.
Alright, starting up episode 2 in 3, 2, 1, go.
The 50th year. I've missed that. This means it's their 50th birthday. Congratulations, TV show.
It's the 50th anniversary of the TV station Rider shows on.
Oh, okay. Wait, so these shows are for little kids?
Yes.
Okay.
It's for a younger audience. Just a bit older than Sentai, but still an older audience, a young audience. Which is really weird if you watch Kuga. And just to let people know, that's not the original Kuga. That's not even the original actor. And the cop that's kind of a friend of Kuga is actually a dude, not a chick.
What? So
yeah. Go ahead.
Sex change?
Yes.
What?
Oh, also,
Essentially,
keep in mind...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
What I was going to say is essentially keep in mind what Pace has told you. Alternate universes.
Yes. Because they will never tell you that these guys are alternate writers. Kiva says his comrades, but he never says who those comrades are until 31. And even in 31, unless you know that knowledge, you're still going to be confused.
Lovely. I already dislike this show, but I still sort of like it better than, that show. That horrible, horrible.
As I've said, Decade is better than Kabuto. Hell, it does Kabuto better.
So Decade is Decadoa, or Decadoa, or something like that.
It's Decado.
Nah. Yeah.
It's just Decado. Trust me. We're going to have a person who's going to pronounce it that way for the whole season. And it's one of those unexplained things about the series.
The TV is working. I'm going to peel you? Huh?
Probably something in Japan.
Okay. Grungy?
Which is accurate to the TV series. Police are a big part of Kuga. They do pretty cool stuff with that idea.
Unidentified life form number 4.
Again, accurate to the original series.
But why is he not human? He's a Kamen Rider.
He is human.
I thought you said
The
that
police...
Kuga wasn't a human.
He's an alternate version of Kuga.
Who was the Kamen Rider that you said wasn't a human?
Hibiki.
Oh, okay.
He's an Oni.
Oh, yeah.
The police call him an unidentified life form because they don't know that he's human.
But they just saw
he's
him running towards them as a human and saying Henshin, changing into the...
No, everyone had
they
their
weren't.
back turned to him.
Yeah, they weren't focused on him.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
She's the only one that knows he's human.
Okay. Good God, he's still fighting these things?
Although this part is not quite accurate to Kuga. That is, actually. But her giving Kuga orders, that relationship isn't.
He can change any object into a weapon?
It has to be similar to what that form's based on.
Okay.
See, the red form Kuga has is Mighty Form. That's just punching and kicking. There's no specific weapon to it. The form he is in now, Dragon Form, I believe. Yes, Dragon Form is a staff weapon form. He just needs anything that's, a long stick in order to turn it into his weapon. See, now he went into Pegasus form. Now he needs any type of gun-like object in order to turn it into the crossbow gun that he uses. Titan, Kuga's fourth form of his main 4, needs anything that looks like a handle or anything shaped like a handle in order to turn it into a sword.
Why are they calling them numbers?
Because they don't know they're Grongi. Well, they know
that means that that's only their 8th creature.
Yes. That's how they catalog them.
Okay.
They catalog them as unidentified life form, insert number. That's why Kuga's 4th, because he was the 4th one to appear.
Wait a second. So this chick is a guy.
In the Kuga series, yes.
Okay. Oh, I see. In this alternate universe, it's a female, but in the real universe, it's a guy.
Yes. You're horrible at pouring tea and being inconspicuous, Tsukasa. Which it took them a while to figure that out in Kuga, so that's kind of a spoiler. So the show does kind of spoil some plot points of the original shows.
Yeah, I just missed a bunch of it because I've never seen any of this. So
I know, trust me. I was in your boat too. I watched Decade without watching any of the other series. So I had no clue about any of this until I watched those original series. By the way, he's speaking Grongi, which is an actual language. And that is actually actually leads to a really cool part of the series, where the villains only speak in Grongi. And they don't translate it. Or at least the original
so you have...
viewing of... Go ahead.
So you don't know anything of what they're saying.
Right. Unless you had the DVDs and the DVDs translated it. I know the group that finished subbing Kuga were planning on doing a second version that translated all the Grongi, but then you're spoiling the show for yourself because plot points are discussed by that. At our first Rider Kick of the series.
Wait, Rider Kick? No.
Yeah.
No. No. No.
What do you mean, no?
Rider Kick. Don't call it that.
What do you mean?
Kabuto ruined that term. Do not call it a Rider Kick.
Technically, he ruined Counter Kick, but that's beside the point. Besides, what else are you going to call it?
I don't know, just anything other than Rider Kick. So the girl goes with him in two different worlds. The girl and the old man.
Yes.
The three.
And the photo studio, too.
Oh,
Why is the photo studio going to other worlds? I don't know. It's one of those unexplained things about Decade. Yeah,
Oh.
Godai was never this hot-headed. Also, get used to these two having kind of bickering at each other a bit.
How long are they gonna be here?
What do you mean, who?
These two
Onodori and
that were bickering. Yeah.
The chick will be around until the end of the arc. Onodori is going to stick around to the end of the season.
So Kuga's gonna be there the entire time.
No, Onodori is going to be around the entire time.
Huh?
Trust me, you'll see why I say that by the further we get along.
Why does the camera keep, like...
To be artsy.
Okay, then.
I don't know why, it just does. But, Glock, there's a reason why I specifically said it that way.
What was the reason?
It's also the... I don't want to explain it. I want you to see how it goes the further the show goes along.
Okay. Wait. So he's... What?
He's already figured out the rules they're killing the people by.
$13, $27, the 5th. The girl just died. I was born on the 26th. 3, 7, 5, 6, 4. Huh?
It's the word of that number in Japanese. It spells out to be kill everyone. How does he have this figured out?
Plot convenience.
Yeah. Say with a little point he's going to say, I think in the 3rd episode.
Excuse me. What the heck are these people? What?
They're speaking Grongi, just like they do in the show.
Oh dear God! And none of us know what any of them are. What any of them are saying.
Right. But Kuga had to be more interesting.
Why are all the pictures doing that? I don't understand.
Because Tsukasa is a horrible taker of pictures.
Seriously, it's just because he can't take a picture, or is it because of his camera?
Probably both.
I was about to say, because I don't think you can actually take a picture that horrible and it be focused so well.
And also, this is something that gets brought up in All Riders. He takes normal pictures in his world, so that's what he's kind of looking for after a while, is his world. No, the world he's originally from.
So, his whole taking picture of the world, no, he's just looking for his world.
After a while in the show, yes. And All Riders, he finds his world because the pictures he takes are normal.
And
he
not
takes
messed
normal
up?
pictures. Yes.
So every world that he's in that's not his world, the pictures are screwed up.
Yes.
But in the first episode, he was in his world, and they were screwed up to begin with.
Oh, by the way, he offers a second explanation, too.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So what was the second explanation?
All the female cops were killed in the same distance from this mountain, and the next one will be right where they're standing. By the way, he knows how to speak Grongi, too. Just cuz. Rinto being human, part of the series, too.
What's that?
That's a dimensional wall.
Same thing that happened in the first world.
Yes.
Why is there a dimensional wall?
I don't know.
If we kill this female Rento warrior, it'll be done. Or it'll all be done. Into blood has been spoiled, a sacred Gegeru. Oh, they killed me.
Yeah, the games in Kuga never got this stupid and this complex. By the way, bullshit. Trust me, they spilled their fair share of blood. In one way or another.
Decade?
Yeah.
I love how it turns the cards into part of the mask. That is cool.
Also, pay attention to how the cards form the top of the helmet.
Yeah, I saw that. Like I said, yeah. I like how the cards turn into part of the
No,
mask.
how you notice how they look like a specific thing on the top of the helmet?
Yeah.
That'll be important.
Huh?
Think about what they look like.
Horns?
Yes. That will
More
be
important.
important.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say it. No.
Yeah.
Weapons?
No, they're horns.
No.
I don't know.
Also, the Ratbucker can turn into a sword. That would be horribly unbalanced.
Wait, why is he trying to fight Decade?
We'll find out by the end of the episode, I believe. That or the beginning of the next episode.
No, right there.
Yeah. That's why he has the horns.
So he has to kill the 9 riders from all of the worlds.
No, from the alternate worlds.
Yes, like from each alternate world, he has to kill all the 9 riders because all of the 9 riders are present in all the worlds.
No, just one of the 9 riders.
Each alternate rider is in their own respective alternate world.
Right. Kuga has Kuga's world, Akito has Akito's world, and so on and so forth.
But all of those riders are on Earth together. So wouldn't all of the riders that
No.
were originally...
No.
They're still all
no,
separate
no.
worlds.
Yeah, Decade's the only one that goes to the different worlds.
Except for Onodore. He tags along too.
Who is Onodore?
That's Kuga.
Oh, okay.
I call him Onodore because I'm not calling him Yusuke, because that would just be confusing for me.
Why is he trying to fight Decade again?
We're in the Rider World flashback.
Oh, okay. Whoa!
By the way, spoilers, here's Kuga's final form. That only appeared in one episode of the series. And there's a reason why, but they never explain, but they never talk about it here.
Lava?
Fire.
Oh. And then that technology blocky thing.
Hello, Titan form.
Titan form?
Yes. That's the name of that form of Kuga's. Titan.
Oh, Jesus, this is confusing me. This is confusing me.
Welcome to Decade.
Dear
It's all
God.
confusing.
Dear God, this is making no sense whatsoever.
Welcome to Decade.
That's gonna become annoying quick. She's saying don't, and yet he's doing it.
Like I said, Onodore is a lot more hot-headed than Godai ever was. Godai would have made friends with Decade by now. And already would have been buddy-buddy with him. Oh, by the way, hi Narutaki! Say it. Say it. Say it. Oh, he's not going to say it until the end of the 3rd episode.
Say what?
His line.
What line?
You need to experience it from him first.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, hi Punch and Kick Hopper from Kabuto.
Who?
Punch and Kick Hopper. Punch Hopper and Kick Hopper. They're from Kabuto.
I don't remember them.
We never got to them.
Okay.
Although you've already met the people behind those masks.
Huh?
Do you remember the two Zabi users?
Yeah.
You mean besides Kagami?
Oh.
The two
Yeah?
from Zect? Okay.
Yeah.
That's Punch and Kick Hopper.
Oh.
I don't know why, they just are.
Don't try to make sense of it, Glock. Don't.
Yes.
Don't.
Even well, I guess they are from Kabuto, so that's gonna just make it worse.
We all know that Kabuto had its moments, and yeah, don't.
Yeah. That's gonna happen a couple more times throughout the series.
What? That random riders come in?
Yes, random riders from their original series will be back for random cameos to fight Decade for God knows what reason.
Okay then. So he's
I
basically
will
got to
be right
fight
back.
every rider that there is. Well, not every rider that there is, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So, anything you're confused about on this episode that I can try to explain?
Not really. Other than that, what's his line thing?
He'll say it by the end of the episode, I'd say. No, he'll say it probably towards the beginning of the episode. It's the one thing he does consistently.
I'm guessing he's kind of like that annoying person in the show. There's always the annoying person.
Technically, he's the main villain of the series. Technically.
The main villain?
Yes.
Why is he there?
It's never explained. Narutaki is never explained.
I am going to get tired of the whole never explained things. I'm going to get tired of those really quickly.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Decade doesn't explain anything. Never does. Even when it tries to explain something, it doesn't. And trust me, even the guys who made the guy mainly behind the writing of Decade said that Superhero Taisen that Narutaki does appear in is too early to reveal Narutaki's past. Superhero Taisen came out last year. This past episode of Kuga came out in 2009. Yeah, trust me, I give no shits about who Narutaki is at this point.
So they're waiting years afterward to reveal who he is.
Yes.
Ah.
Better like the third Superhero Taisen movie, maybe. I don't know.
I'm back.
Or it'll just be one of those things that never explained. Alright. Ready to hop into episode 3?
I guess so.
And Glock gets to experience his first Final Form ride. I'm kind of excited.
My first what? Oh god.
Your first Final Form ride.
What do you mean first Final Form ride, huh?
It's the main thing that Decade does. So
yeah.
Yes.
Final Form ride. Okay.
Yes. Also, you get your first experience with Narutaki. This is be so exciting to hear your reactions. Alright, both ready on the videos?
Bingo.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, starting up episode 3, Transcendence. In 3, 2, 1, go!
This is going to aggravate me.
Quit overthinking it. Underthink it. It's much more enjoyable if you underthink it. I've found that one out.
Yes. Which, in my opinion, kind of takes down the quality of the show.
Agreed, but...
Yeah. If I have to stop thinking about the points that the show specifically brings up and tries to make it a part of the plot, I'm sorry, no. That takes the show down a couple points for me.
Yeah, that kind of breaks it.
What did he just say? I missed that.
Chohenshin?
No, before that, he said, don't joke, you something.
Kuga said Kuga thought that the Hopper brothers were with him.
Oh.
And
okay.
Decade was like, don't joke about that.
Wait. Decade Destroyer of all worlds?
Yes.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you forget what the
Yep.
entire point of Decade is to
He's
begin with? He destroys.
I
He's
remember
supposed
that.
to destroy. Yeah.
I remember he's supposed to kill the riders, but I didn't know he was supposed to destroy the worlds.
You think about it, the riders are the only things protecting these other worlds.
Yes.
If he kills them, then technically he is destroying the other worlds.
Because this is what's
But
stopping
there will
the
be some
Grongi.
other...
Case in point, look at Kuga.
If he kills Kuga right now, what's stopping the Grongi? Because I know for damn sure it's not the cops. Trust me. Trust me. The original series made a point that, kind of without Kuga, the cops are kind of fucked. Yeah, they're doing their best, and they get at least one Grongi killed on their own, but they damn sure ain't taking out the main guy.
You just got to sit there and kind of think about all of that and put it all together. Really, he is.
Oh, it's transcendental. Oh.
He put a bear... Oh.
Oh. Hi, Taiga in Delta, I believe. I don't think they ever appear in the show.
Who?
I believe it's Taiga from Ryuki and Delta from Fives.
This is just the beginning. Is that his line?
No.
Was that his line? What's his
No.
line?
You'll know it once you hear it. But didn't you forget what this point? Oh wait, no, you didn't hear that part.
No, she didn't.
No. Might want to go chase after her. Just or go have soup.
Why do they need to chase after her?
I'm just saying, Kuga, you might want to go after her. Just gonna point that one out.
What is he doing?
He's finding a use for all of Tsukasa's horrible fucking photos. He's creating art with... He's turning crap into art.
That's unique, at least.
I would hope that's not a smack at the original TV series. Saying that Kuga story's boring.
I'm guessing he doesn't like the soup.
I don't think he likes what's in the thing that's in the soup.
What's in the soup?
I don't know. I can't wait till he says it. It's so... such a good line.
Would you stop talking about it? Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Just wanted to say that.
Actually, technically, it's May the 4th be with you day. And Free Comic Book Day, too. May the 4th be with you day.
No, that was yesterday. Today is the 5th.
Oh. Never mind.
Ha! You see what I mean? Uh, but yeah,
I
happy
don't
4th.
remember him from the show. And also, that never happened in Kuga.
Wait, they're turning into Grongi?
That never happened in Kuga. Actually, that defeats the entire purpose of what the Grongi were trying to do in Kuga to begin with.
They're just trying to kill everyone, aren't they?
Yes!
I
Holy
think he won.
crap.
If you didn't want to be awakened, then why are you being evil? I'm confused.
Yeah, if I was awakened, I was like, you know what? Screw this, I'm going back.
I mean, seriously, if you didn't want to be awakened, why are you still being evil?
Why am I awake? Oh well, since I'm awake, I guess I'll just kill everyone.
Yeah. Also, I don't remember that guy from the Kuga series, even though he was in the series from what I've heard.
Who was in the series?
The guy that just kicked that guy's ass.
The Ultimate Darkness?
Yeah, that guy. I don't remember him from the series, even though he was supposed to be. No, technically it will be the end of humanity because they don't really fight each other. We're not from around here. Like I said, we're not from around these parts. Like, really not around from these parts.
So he's a wolf thing?
I guess.
Well, he did kind of howl.
Yeah. Again, I don't remember him from Kuga, so I have no clue how he was in the original series.
What?
Because he's not a
He used to
human
be.
from this world. It's just he's just saying it's like just because I'm a human from this world probably means I probably won't be turned into a Grongi. Hell, I might have been something similar to a Grongi in another world. Who knows? Since he doesn't,
Oh, I see
since he
what you
doesn't,
mean.
yeah.
Oh.
this is kind of on par for me in terms of Godai's motivation in the original series, but Godai is a far superior character.
Is Kuga in the original a girl?
No, he's a dude.
Then
There is a female character who's a part of the main cast that I think got combined with the cop character into this one.
okay. Hello, Decade. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yep, Decade. Yeah, I could tell by the end of the... Yeah, by that.
Decade being a hero. Let's see how long this lasts.
What?
Personal joke
Decade?
for me.
Okay.
Did he not learn the first time? Really?
No.
Apparently not. Let's go! Round 1. Fight!
You might want to do one of your blast or slash attacks. You might end up better.
Or not?
Like that?
But no, blast and slash creates multiple copies of the slash that happen at the same time. You could, you could take out a couple of them with that. Especially blast.
So it's
Blast
kind
would
of
really help
like
right
an...
now.
So it's kind of like an alternate dimension, an alternate dimensional attack becoming a part of the original attack in the real dimension, causing 2 attacks at the same time.
Yeah. You saw that more so with blast. You know, blast would be really helpful right now. Stop being so down on yourself. It's not like this is the worst thing that could happen to you. Trust me, so if you had to experience some of the deaths that happen in Kuga, that'd be far worse than what's happening right now.
Some of the deaths that are happening in Kuga.
Yeah, some of the deaths that happen to the random people because of the Gorongi.
Oh,
They're
okay.
a lot more painful than what he's going through right now. Kuga, you could really use Gorham right now.
Hello, Explosion.
The only instance of growing form ever in the show.
The only instance of what?
Growing form. That was that white form Kuga was going into before he dehensioned.
I didn't see it.
No. It was one of those split-second things that only I would probably really notice. Or anyone that watched Kuga would notice. Be prepared for Decade to have to do this speech at the end of every single arc.
Oh, Jesus.
And for enemies to ask him that question and for him to answer that way.
What's with that golden thing?
It's called the signal pointer. It's a part of the camera motif.
Part of the what?
The camera motif of Decade.
Okay.
You know how cameras have that little thing on top, the little flash?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Time for your first Final Form ride.
My first what?
Your first Final Form ride's coming up. Are you excited?
I think so.
Oh, now you do it, Decade. Took you
Yeah.
long enough to do it. And how he knows to do this? I don't know. He just does.
Final form ride?
Yep. So, Glock, you remember Gorham from the other day, correct?
What? I didn't.
You
pay
remember
attention
Gorham
to
from the other. You remember Gorham from the other day, correct?
Yeah.
Say hello to Kuga Gorham. Decade can turn Kuga into Gorham. Why? Because that's his thing. That's gonna happen to every single Heisei rider.
Are you serious?
Well, not the
Yeah.
same thing, but
Yeah.
same concept.
Except some will be far stupider than others. Like Deno.
He just absorbed them.
Yeah, that never happened in Kuga.
I'm guessing there's a lot of things that didn't happen in Kuga.
Nope. Honestly, I still have to wonder where the hell Gorham is in this freaking alternate version of Kuga. No, besides the one that Kuga's transformed into right now.
I didn't remember him having hair, but okay. He can walk up walls?
It's a part of the final attack.
Okay. Is that kick thing supposed to be his final attack?
For Kuga, yes. He'll have a different one for every single rider.
Good. As long as his kick isn't present in every single final attack that he does with every fight, like some
The rider
rider.
The rider kick will be the most prominent because that's a staple of the series, is the rider kick. But he'll have other finishing attacks.
Please don't call it that. Just that term was destroyed along with that show.
I have to call it the rider kick because that's what it is. It's the rider kick.
Yeah.
Just like there's the rider punch, the rider slash, the rider chop, the rider insert attack here.
What?
Literally, that's how they're classified. Then there's rider cutting from Kabuto, but we didn't get to that.
Rider Sting.
Yes.
You had to mention Kabuto. I wasn't gonna say it.
Technically, that's a rider punch. Ah! Damn it, Naruto, say the line! We
Is
all
he
know you want
going?
to.
Is he going to say it?
I don't know. He might not say it till next week. We'll watch 6 and 7. If he doesn't say it by the end of the 5 episodes, I will say it for him.
Okay. Wait, what?
Now we're off to Kiva's world!
Say what? Huh?
Are you confused by the picture?
I'm confused by how they're already done with that world.
Well, Kuga got the cards back, so he's done. So he's going to move on to the next world.
But there's only 9 riders, so that means one of the riders is finished completely.
Yes.
Which means we're not going to see that rider anymore. Which means, how is he going to fit the rest? How's he? There's only 9 riders, which means there's only 8 left.
Right.
Which
Hi,
means
Kivara.
there's only
Hi,
means
Kivara.
oh, okay. Which means there can only be around 16 episodes.
I told you before how many other episodes are going to be because they added more 2-parters because
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Wataru? Whoa! What? A kid? Huh?
Yes.
A kid rider?
Yes.
Well,
They'll do that a second time in the series. Hi, Kixa.
I'm confused now. When was there a kid rider?
In the next episode.
But I mean, like, other than the next, like, not decade, but a kid rider. Period.
Never.
Then
There never
why?
was one.
In decade
Alternate universe.
Okay.
Alternate universe. Remember that.
I'm getting tired.
Quit trying to overthink this.
I'm getting tired of getting confused.
If you could get it through your head to quit trying to overthink this, you could actually get some of the concept and actually enjoy the show.
Yes.
I'm realizing this time.
Yeah. That's why I think people can actually enjoy this show for some reason. Is if they stop thinking about it.
And quite frankly, if I sat here and tried to nitpick like Locke did, I would get fed up with this show about as quick as we got fed up with Kabuto. I'm starting to see, just let it go. What is obvious needs to be explained winds up getting explained. What should be explained doesn't, though.
Like Narutaki. Anyway, if we're ready to move on to episode 4.
If Glock is. If Glock is.
Huh? What?
You ready to move on to episode 4?
Oh, crap, I'm sorry. I'm already a minute and 45 into it and I didn't even realize it. I thought it was a part of the 3rd episode.
No.
Sorry. Pause.
Come on back.
Come on back, Flocky Poo. Come on back.
Stop calling me that!
Now we get to go to Kiva's world, which you've already met the original Kiva.
I have.
Yes.
When?
Do you remember the guy that was talking to Decade about his mission?
Yeah.
That was the original Kiva.
Oh, okay.
That's the original Wataru.
Wait, does that mean that he comes back in this episode?
No.
Alternate
He comes back at the end of the show.
universe.
So it's going to be an alternate person?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
This is not the Wataru from Kiva. This is a different Wataru.
No, I mean like the Wataru that was in the beginning of Decade.
He's not going to show up in these 2 episodes. At all.
But he's...
Except in maybe a flashback.
But Wataru is Kiva, is he not?
Yes.
So in this Kiva, won't he have to meet Kiva?
No.
Huh?
Alternate universe.
Which means Kiva is an alternate person other than the person that he met in the beginning.
They're both Kiva.
The
They're
Kiva
just-
Decade we made in these 2 episodes is going to be a different Kiva than the one we've already seen at the very beginning.
Okay. That's what I was
'Cause it's
asking.
alternate universe.
That's what I was asking.
Anyway, ready on both ends?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tommy, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, starting up episode 4, second movement, Kiva the Prince. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Kiva's a prince?
Yes. I don't think not so much in the original show, but in here, yes. I'm waiting on Glock to ask about the castle dragon thing that's in the side of a building.
Yeah, that's why I was going, wait. What?
That's an actual thing from Kiva.
What is the bat thing?
That's Kivara.
Huh?
She's related to Kiva.
Related?
Yes.
Ooh.
And by Kiva, I mean the thing that goes on the belt, not Kiva the rider.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what?
Well, his actual name is Kivat.
How did he know Kivara's actual... Never mind. And then he changes to his...
Now he has a violin with a decade-themed case.
Because he's a band member now.
No, he's not a band member.
Yes, he is. A violin. He's got the tuxedo, which I've
He's
had
not
to
a member
wear
of
for
the
my
band.
band. But
He's not a member of a band. He knows how to play a violin now. But he's not a member of any kind of band.
What?
I find this funny that you've got Glock completely confused with this show.
You mean more than he already is?
Oh, yeah. And
What?
as I said at the beginning, I knew you would be explaining every bit of this to him because he was already at a deficit before we started this show.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, let's face it, he couldn't even find our YouTube page even though he was staring at the link to it. I kind of figured you were going to have a hard time getting him to understand this to begin with.
Yeah. Of course, I don't blame him. Decade's a bit of a tough show to watch your first time through.
Yeah, but yeah. He's getting lost though when you're trying to explain it too.
Yeah.
Just watching the show, yeah, getting lost, I understand.
I don't understand how he knows how to play violin, even though he's never played violin.
It's just like how he knows Gronky. He just does.
But none of the other officers have been able to pinpoint the Grongi voice, so
It doesn't make sense. It's a plot hole.
Okay.
Oh, this is like the only guy from Kiva that shows up in these 2 episodes, I believe. I remember him and the kind of stupid plot he was centered around.
Who, him?
Yeah, that guy. He was an actual villain in the show.
The dancing dude?
Yes.
He was a villain?
Yes. You'll see why. And I'll say, this is the most he's talked since talked. Because in those 2 episodes, he didn't really talk. What was that? Yes, I'm still here, Google Plus. Calm down.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry, if we're not from around here, when a monster just pops up right in front of us, we kind of flip our shit. And apparently he decided to go flip his shit too. Yeah, this never happened in Kiva. Although it is an interesting take on the series.
Yeah.
What's with the dinging? What was that dinging?
That was Google Plus, asking if you were still there.
Yes, I'm still here.
That's Kivot. Kivot was related to Kivot.
Who's Kivot?
The bat that was flying around.
Oh, okay.
That yellow bat right there.
Okay.
You didn't see, yeah. I think it has to kill the 9 riders. You mean besides Kiva?
I must be a second behind you guys.
That's entirely possible.
4:56 now. At 57, 58, 59.
Wait, 4?
Or 6, sorry. 6:53, 6:54, 6:55.
Okay, you're a few more than you're more than a few seconds behind.
We'll pause it. Pause it right now.
I'm at 7:12.
Okay, I'm going to 7. Go to 7:01. Tommy, you there?
Wow.
What,
How
the
does
clock
that-
ended up that far behind?
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened though.
Mm.
I,
Video
I
might have
don't-
hiccuped up. Video might have did a hiccup for a second, and it might have put you behind just enough.
Possibly. Alright. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, picking up from the 701 marker in 3, 2, 1, go.
Aw.
Now, what's really weird about these two episodes, since I've watched Kiva, is he knows this specific song. Because this is a song from Kiva. And it's a song both Wataru and his father know. And I think it's a song his father did that Wataru learned.
What? Oh, yeah. Wait, no. What?
This is going to seem awfully familiar.
Well, why, huh?
They're in cahoots. Why? I don't know. They never explain that.
How was he this tall when he's a little kid?
Deno physics?
Okay. Basha Magnum? What? Huh? What?
Except it's Tsukasa.
Except it's Tsukasa. What?
Yeah.
Who's Tsukasa?
Decade.
Oh, okay. I just call him Decade now. I I feel better with calling everyone who is a Kamen Rider by their Kamen Rider names. It's just easier for me.
I interchange the names.
What?
I interchange the names.
Oh, okay.
And technically, that's not how Kuga's powers work, but oh well. It's Decade using it, so I'm sure there's
loopholes.
I'm sure. Yeah. I was thinking of the word to say, but I couldn't think of it. Oh, hi, Onodori.
Fondue.
Leaving his world all alone in case there's another Grongi.
That's not good. So, instead of destroying... Wait, he destroys the worlds by bringing all the Kamen Riders together?
No, he's doing the complete opposite of what he's supposed to do. Instead of destroying the Riders, he's becoming friends with them. Instead of destroying the worlds, he's saving them.
But he just destroyed Kuga's world by making Kuga come with him. Or not
He
making
didn't
him, but...
make Kuga.
But you know what I mean.
Kuga came of his own accord. And besides, I don't think there's any more Grongi left, I'd say. Even then, I don't think the show would actually remember that point. I don't think these are the original three voices for these three characters, but I can't be sure. Because I know these three got human forms, and if I saw those, I'd be better able to tell if they were the original actors. Because Bash just sounds like it. Dolga kind of sounds like his, but Garuda, it doesn't sound right.
So the Fangai are good guys?
Some of them.
Then what is
And
the point of Kiva?
to be the prince, or in
But I
this
mean
case,
the
the
show.
king.
I mean the show. What is the point of Kiva if all of the supposed
They're
bad
not good
guys?
guys in Kiva.
Okay,
There,
so
there's not any real good Fangire except for a couple of exceptions.
okay.
I'd throw in Shotaro's line, but Decade doesn't deserve it.
What is
Considering he's the... Oh wait, no, it's not Shotaro's. It's Oz's line.
What's Oz's line?
It's from A to Z. Riders are supposed to help each other.
Uh oh.
Except Decade is the antithesis of that idea, so it
Yeah.
doesn't deserve it.
So what is the point of carrying the case around?
I don't know. He just does.
Kiva's place?
Yeah, this is the actual set from the show. This was Kiva's place. Although a little bit more spruced up.
Who's that then?
Nah, I'm not spoiling it. That will actually be explained in these 2 episodes.
What should be Kiva's dad?
What I think is an interesting concept is they reverse which one's Fangire and which one's human. Hey, it's that one place from Forza! And Double!
What if I don't want to destroy it? And who is this?
That's Kixa from Fies.
Ah.
Although I'm not sure if it's the original actor voicing him. Although I do believe Kix's actor is retired from acting now.
What did he plan exactly?
Oh. Another one of those unexplained points of Decade.
Of course.
You could do a counting bit with them.
I think you would lose count.
No, you simply do what you do in O's. It's like, in O's, you count the medals. In this show, you just count the plot and count the unexplained and plot holes. You just do that at the end of every episode.
What? What? Why was he? What?
If you're wondering about the spinning camera thingy, don't. Alright.
I am officially confused. He just said that in English.
Yes.
Why did he say that in English when it was a Japanese show?
Japan has this thing with English, I don't know. They sometimes do stuff in English and sometimes do it in Japanese and sometimes do it in Spanish. AKA Q Ranger. Kyoru Ranger? Kyoru Ranger.
Alright, well, I'll be
Damn
right.
it, I can't say it. Okay.
While he's butchering the name.
I'll be right back. Oh, lovely. Use my iPod so I can see.
I just don't grasp why Glock can't think less about this show.
That's because he's coming into it fresh.
Yeah, but I mean, even as much as we've told him, just quit trying to overthink it. I mean, if we came into this show to begin with and you told me don't overthink it, I probably could have gotten fairly interested into this show.
Yeah.
Because
Like I said,
going back through this time now that I know what to expect from it, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Like I've said, Decade's got good concepts to it, like, this whole thing about the Fangire coexisting with the human world as an alternate take on Kiva. That's kind of an interesting concept. I just don't think they do that much to it. Because we never get into the whole, well, these Fangires are like, well, we're starving. We need to give into our instinct. We don't really get to know that part. They're just, there's this thing there, and that's it. We don't get, and we also don't get to know any of these alternate writers more than 2 episodes. Especially Onodore, even though he's there for the whole series. We don't really get to know more about Onodore. He's just there to be the comic relief. And much like Kagami, there to be abused by Tsukasa. Which is why I say, Onodori's there for the whole season and not Kuga. Because trust me, Onodori's going to forget that he's Kuga. A lot. When he shouldn't. Because he's in the middle of a fight. Which really can really piss you off after a while. Because it's like, dude, you're Kuga.
Okay, give me another minute to get my drink.
I don't know if he can hear us or not.
I don't either.
Probably not.
I don't understand why he had to say that anyhow.
Yeah.
We knew he was gone. He could have just went ahead and did that.
Yeah. But those three, Basha, Garuda, and Doga, they're from Kiva. Those monster suits, they're from Kiva. They just have more mysterious role at the beginning as to why they're in Castle Doran, and they don't really leave Castle Doran except when they're summoned by Kiva to merge with them. I'm not quite sure how the whole mechanics of that work.
This out of the way. Get this out of the way.
I have to scroll through my Twitter.
Yep. Oh god.
If anything interesting happened. Found out that apparently they're not bringing back the Titanium Ranger for Megaforce, even though he offered to come back.
Oh.
Apparently, I haven't read up the whole article, which is kind of sad because that's the first original Power Ranger. He should at least get a spotlight, or at least be a part of the Lightspeed tribute episode if there's going to be one. And Saban has also said that apparently Super Mega Force, because that's going to be the name of the second season, is the most expensive Power Ranger season yet. Love to see where that money's going, because so far we've had deny after deny on cameos. Jin from Time Force is not coming back. Titanium Ranger's not coming back. We know of a couple other Rangers that are just not coming back, even though I think a part of the Samurai cast is coming back, specifically Red and Blue. They've been confirmed. Jungle Fury Red has been seen on set.
Okay. Sorry.
There are actors coming back, but I don't see where that has made the season the most expensive.
What?
Talking about the second season of Mega Force, and some people are coming back and some people aren't. Because apparently the Titanium Ranger is not coming back, even though he offered. I haven't read up on the whole story, but apparently he offered, but they kind of denied him.
Why?
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't read up on the full story, so don't take what I said as the whole story.
Okay.
So,
are you going to read up on the full story?
Probably after this, if I don't fall asleep. It'll be like 2 o'clock before we're done.
Holy crap, I just realized that.
Anyway, we ready to end off this marathon with episode 5? Which would be qualifications of the Biting King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Viking King. You mean
Biting King.
Biting King. Okay. Yeah,
Biting.
alright. Let's go.
Alright. Starting up episode 5 and ending the marathon in 3, 2, 1, go.
We need to do these more often. This is actually kind of fun.
No.
Why not?
It might be fine to start off with, but no. I don't want to make a habit out of doing this.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
No, like every season, do one in the beginning.
Yeah, that'd be fine to start off like we do, a couple more episodes than usual, but let's not make a habit. It's not anywhere else.
Okay. That's what I meant. Like, not, like, constantly throughout the season, but, like, we should do the marathon. We should start doing the marathons each season as kind of a habit. Like, a marathon a season. Maybe to kind of get our first taste of each season. What?
Illusion. He copied himself.
Oh, okay.
He's a walking photocopier, don't you know?
I'm with the kid. How? What? Huh?
I'm trying to remember this episode because I have not watched Decade since I originally. I haven't gotten this far in Decade since I watched it back when I first watched it.
You stopped before the 5th episode?
No, it's been since I originally watched the show. Since I've watched episode 5.
Oh.
I haven't watched episode 5 since my original viewing, which was back during Oz's run, to give you an idea.
Which is when?
I have no clue. It was after I pretty much marathon double for a summer, and was watching a little bit of Oz, and I decided to watch Decade.
Huh. When did you get addicted to the Kamen Riders?
Few summers ago.
So about a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Sounds about
All
right.
because of
Seeing as
me.
how I remember we did Double Season 1, and that was not long after you kind of got wrapped up in that.
That was after I finished the series.
Yeah. So, yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about right. Because we are literally 23 days away from 2 years now for the show.
Yeah. And the only person I have to thank for that really is Vangelis with his review of the Figure Arts Skull and Joker. Which, since I have Crystal Skull now, and I just ordered Joker for my birthday, I will now have the 2 figures that got me into Rider to begin with.
Macho's about to, or what's his name's about to get his butt kicked.
Kuga.
Yeah.
Poor Kuga. Hey, I'm getting his butt kicked, even though he's the only rider who could probably who can rider kick the world in half.
What?
Kuga's ultimate form, you know, that all black form?
Yeah.
That has the power to rider kick the world in half.
Oh.
It has the power to.
Hey.
It won't. Kuga won't do that. It just has the power to do so.
Just wow.
He gets off on that way too much.
What?
I mean, seriously, look at his face when Kivara's biting him.
Yeah. He looked like he was having an orgasm.
Yeah, don't mind that. It's nothing. Kind of wish he did what Gills did in Akito, which was pretty cool. This kid wanted to go just somewhere. So Gills just rode him around town endlessly. And asked him, like, where do you want me to go? Left or right? Hurry up. Where do you want me to go? Left or right? He just kept running him around in circles until he was done.
Huh.
Just to go, see? You keep running, but you're not getting anywhere.
Wait. What?
Technically, Wataru's only half Fengar. Wataru kind of gave into his Fangire instinct a little bit, kind of out of frustration. I'll give credit to Guga. He's one stubborn son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That part, I believe, is consistent with the other Wataru. Just a little bit. Besides, I'm supposed to kill you anyway.
That's kind of harsh.
It's a tough love approach.
Okay.
It's so weird to hear someone besides Wataru or his father play that song. So I just want to know why the hell he knows the song.
Wait, you know why he knows the song?
No, I want to know why he knows that song. Because that's not
Okay.
just a random song. That has importance in Kiva.
So in Kiva, Wataru isn't a child.
No. He's
But he's
about
a
the same
child
age
in
as you
this.
saw him earlier in episode 1.
I didn't see him. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Otoya, that's who it is. I couldn't think of his name for a second.
Wait, huh? Oh, I forgot he got the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And now he's in Kiva Dogaba form.
Kiva Dogaba. What?
Yeah, Kiva Dogaba form.
What's that?
It's a combination of Garuda, Dogaba, and Basha form.
Oh, okay.
That's why it has the chest plate for Basha and the armor for Garuda and Basha. The actual form in the series. How about you man up, Kuga, and get in this fight?
I think he forgot who he is again.
Yeah.
Who forgot who is?
Oh no, Dori forgot he's Kuga.
Uh,
I mean, come on. Henshin up and get in the fight. You could do it.
he's kind of injured.
Oh, he can't be that badly injured. He took 2 punches to the shoulder and he drove right on. Is it decade speech time? Yep, it's speech time. Oh, come on. We need the music. There it is. Now I'm remembering that dub we watched a couple minutes of.
Dub
Do you
what?
remember that, Tommy? Dub of
What?
Decade.
Why
That,
didn't we
you
watch
remember
the
that clip?
dub of it
It was
then?
it was only a clip, and it was really bad.
Oh, okay.
It was just this. It was just this scene that was dubbed.
Oh, okay.
You remember that, right, Tommy?
Uh,
The really, really bad dub of this scene.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm just being reminded of it now. Why'd you have to go and ask him the question? Why must everyone ask him that question?
Who are you?
Yep.
What?
Time for your second Final Form ride, Glock.
2 Final Form rides in one day?
Yeah. Expect this every arc.
This might tickle. Is he gonna say this every time?
Yep. The Kiva Arrow. This doesn't exist in the original series.
Straight into his chest. Wake up.
Yeah. That's how you initiate. That's how Kiva initiates his rider kick. Although that's not the full version of it. I don't know why they didn't do the whole thing. It would have looked really cool.
Now I want to see his wake up.
I love how they have to zoom in on him every time he dehensions, just to show. Yeah, he gets shorter every time. We have to cover up that fact. Elect Go Busters, who completely ignore the fact that Yoko's actor is like 2 feet shorter than her suit actor. Love to know how he's still alive. Well, it wasn't that hard to figure out.
So this explains where his father went to?
Yeah. Although this is completely different from the Kiva series. Yeah, this barely has any ties to the series.
This is interesting. This is an interesting show so far. It's kind of making me want to keep going. Just because I don't know what the heck is going on. And I want to know.
You'll feel that way for the whole time, even after 31's over.
Really?
Yep.
I think they do this just to make people want to see more.
Is he
He
going to
just
play?
took.
Yeah, you just killed an evil guy. Don't worry about it. You get used to it after 30 episodes. And completely ignore the fact that I'm Kuga. Okay, the only way you're pulling off a photo like that is with some Photoshop work. Why are you tagging along?
What's that?
Ah, we're off to... That's Drag Reader. That's Ryuki's contact monster.
Kamen Rider Ryuki?
Yeah.
What's
Then we
that?
got over here in the States is Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
So, Kamen Rider Ryuki is Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. Exactly. Like, no difference.
No, there is a major difference. Trust me.
Oh.
We watch Dragon Knight. As someone who watched Ryuki then Dragon Knight, yeah, there's some really big differences between the two.
Wait, so Dragon Knight is a Kamen Rider, but it's an American Kamen Rider.
It's
Right.
an adaptation of Ryuki.
No, I'm saying Dragon Rider is a Kamen Rider.
Yes.
Okay. It's just the American Kamen Rider.
The American adaptation of Ryuki.
Yes. But I'm trying to say this is like one of the first American Kamen Riders.
No.
What is the first American Kamen Rider?
Saban's Master Rider, which was an adaptation of Black RX, and apparently it was really shitty.
Really?
Okay, Saban. No
Even
more
though-
should have been said.
Even though he's the man who brought us Power Rangers, Master Rider kind of bad, from what I've heard.
Huh.
Actually, it's Master Rider. Apparently, it was a spinoff of Power Rangers, although I don't remember those episodes.
Huh.
This could be me. This was back in the original Mighty Morphin. Anyway, that will pretty much wrap up the Decade Marathon. And we get to pick up next week with the Ryuki arc. And oh boy, did we hit a stupid alternate take on Ryuki.
So all of the decades are two episodes for each arc.
Right, like how Rider is normally.
Okay. Then what is y'all's problem with Air Gear? Because Air Gear had a lot of those.
I didn't have a problem with a 2-episode arc.
Tommy sure did.
No, that was not my big issue with Air Gear. But no way.
I'm sure Air Gear has other problems, if you ask me. A 2-episode arc is not one of them. Hell, that's a standard of Rider at this point. So, thoughts on this 5-episode marathon decade before we pass out from sleep?
So far, I'm actually kind of interested in this show.
If we can ever break you from trying to overthink it.
I mean, I think it's because I'm trying to overthink it that I'm liking it, because I'm just trying to figure all this out, and it's making me want to figure it out more, even though they're confusing me even more.
Trust me, Glock, half the questions you have will never be answered.
Well, that's gonna suck then.
I still say what I've said before already. I think if you don't overthink it, it's enjoyable. If you try to overthink it, then yeah.
Well, I think that does it for us.
Anyone else have anything to say?
Not right offhand.
I have a thing about the Final Four rides, but I'm going to save that until we hit the finale.
Okay. Wait, do we see all the all of the Final Form rides again? Like, other than when they're introduced?
A couple different times.
Good. Then this should be interesting.
Honestly, we are not going to see what I consider the best and really the only good Final Form ride until we watch Movie War 2010.
Why?
I just have problems with every single one. Especially like Deno's one I think is really stupid. Ryuki's one I think is really stupid.
Isn't Forze in this one?
No.
No, Forze's not in this one.
Forze wasn't even a concept yet.
I remember you saying something about Forze and Double on this. That place. I for some reason made me think that
That's
Forze was going to be in this.
No. That location is reused in both Double and Forze.
Okay. I was just asking.
But I just have problems with the Final Four rides, because I feel like it's just... They don't mean anything, really. They're just a stupid gimmick. Yeah, they might be representative of something, but I'm like...
Just kind of it's there, but who cares?
Honestly, Movie War 2010, the Final Form ride we see in Movie War 2010 is the best one, because I feel it actually does something creative. Whereas the rest of these are either uncreative or really stupid in their concept.
Which ones are uncreative?
Let's see, Kuka's is uncreative. Because it's just turning Kuka into Gorum. But Gorum already exists, so why is he turning into Gorum? Ryuki's is really stupid. We'll see that next week.
Of course.
Blades is uncreative as well. Let's see. Hibiki's is a bit uncreative, even though it's the only one with 2 forms.
Huh?
We'll see it when we get there.
Okay.
Kabuto's is really stupid.
Well, of course it's
really
going to be
uncreative.
Kabuto's. Of course. I mean, come on, it's Kabuto. I mean, that should have just kind of given off there.
But it's stupid in just how uncreative it is. It's like, oh, he turns into that thing. Why? Again, the only one that's good and actually a bit creative is the Movie War 2010 one. And that actually helps out A to Z a bit, because it kind of creates something for that movie.
So, they find a way to tie everything together from different series.
No, it's mainly just that it's a reuse of a suit.
Oh, okay.
You'll see when we get there.
Okay. Jesus, this sucks. Why do we have to wait?
Because I don't want to spoil it for you.
I know. I want to keep going. Why don't we make this marathon go a little bit longer? 2 more episodes.
Can't.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
So?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're into the show. I'll do it this week. 4.
Rampant Epsilon.
Tommy Gun 2442, even though I don't want to end it.
Faceburger248 saying goodnight, everybody. We'll see you on the next round of the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks. Peace out.
As always, you can find the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks on our site, tgstgsr.dyndns.org. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Our Twitter account is at TGS Rift Tracks, and on Facebook you can find us at facebook.com/TGS Rift Tracks. Glock, you might want to listen to this next part. Don't forget that we're listed on YouTube. You can find us at youtube.com/user/TGS Rift Tracks. Till next time.